Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In this episode, I'll demonstrate to you how you can change the rate of how frequently you can log your historical database to your SQL Server or your native database. Let's get started. I've just launched my AVEVA Edge 2020 studio here. So this is what the studio looks like. So if you go to your tasks, the place where you do your database logging will be under trend logger. Expand this, and you'll see a few trend logger that you might have defined. Double click any one of them to open it up. I'm going to open up this one here. You can see that the on trigger timer here are triggering every second, right? Every second it is logging to the database. And what are you logging? You're logging all this information, the table at the bottom of this initial description here. So that's what you're logging every second. Let me show you what this translates to on the SQL Server. So I'm not using the native database. I'm using a SQL Server Express 2019 on this server here on my test bench. So if you go to the Microsoft SQL Server Studio and then go connect to it and expand your database table and go to the tables here, you'll see that your historical table is built in here. This will automatically get built when you first create your database link. So if you right click and you do select top 1000, and then it comes up with a script, right? So you have to note that when the SQL Server runs, it sorts on the as ascending. So the timestamp is in ascending order. So you're going to have to revert the timestamp upside down to descending. The way to do it would be go all the way down right after your table from go order by, and then what you're ordering by is your timestamp here. So this is a field name of the database and is over right here. This is the timestamp field we're doing, and we're going to call it descending order. So once that's done, you click execute. You can see that the SQL Server is logging every second on the historical database. So keep clicking this every second. You can see the logging is done every second, right? So if you want to change this to per minute, this is how you do it. So go back to your studio. On this studio here, you got to use the reserve word. The word second is actually a system tag. To determine what is the system tag for a minute, you go to global here, and then go to system tags, and then go to tag list. You'll see the tag list in this tree diagram here. So your minute tag would be under M, minute here. This second tag, they got it from right here, right? So these are system tag. None of these tags are actually your PLC tags or anything. If you want PLC tag, you would go to the project tags right there. So these are your system tags. So if you want to change this to a minute, you just type the word minute, this minute in here, and hit enter, and then click save. You close this, save it. Once you save it, the system will automatically start logging every minute. Note that you're not required to stop your application when you do this logging changes, right? You can do it live. Let me show you. I haven't stopped any of my system yet, right? So if I go to my SQL Server Management Studio here, same script. I'm going to run it again, execute. Note how this one goes to minute right away. You see how it goes from the minute, 30 second, it is doing every second, and all of a sudden it skips here because it's doing some updates, and 42 seconds. So no matter how many times I hit execute here, it waits for 43rd minute to come in, and then only after then it will start to log in. So I'm going to give it a few moments here while I wait for the timer to expire. On the studio, say for example, if you want to change your logging to hourly, go back to your trend logger again, and here you got to type the word hourly. So if you don't know what the system tag for hourly is, go to your global tag again, look at your expand your system tags, and then you go in there, look for hour. So you have to type the word hour in here, and of course you hit close, you will save it and all the good stuff. You can do hours, you can do system, you can do date, because it looks at the tick. Every time it changes, it logs, right? Is this 40 second? I'm going to execute here. 1 minute should have elapsed. So you can see actually 3 minutes has elapsed, right? So it's now doing every minute. So I'm going to try to put that back to second again, just as a demonstration. And I know there's a tag called second on the system. Save it. And now if I go to my SQL Server Management Studio and then execute this particular script here again, notice how this 44 second will go to 44 minute will go every second now. You can see it started here and it goes, right? If this tutorial helps, please subscribe and thumbs up. Other than that, you have an excellent day. Bye.